Hey guys, so Ree asked me this morning to fix her Minnie, and I was like, "Fix your Minnie? What's wrong with Minnie?" So apparently, Minnie's leg has decided to deflate. The stuffing has come out of a tiny little hole by her. So she's asked me to fix her Minnie's leg. So I'm going to show you how to fix Minnie's leg. I do apologise about doing this one on the computer camera, but I went to set up my camera and I put the two batteries in the charger, but I was charging the girls' cars and I unplugged my battery charger and forgot to plug it back in. So I do excuse me. I'm gonna have to set this up so as I can show you how to do it by putting. Oh, I forgot about that. That arrived this afternoon. I'll show you that in a minute. It's just I don't know. It's nothing really important. It's just the girls outgrew some of their school uniform. So I'm going to use this box to sit Minnie on. It's not really high enough. See if I can angle my camera down just a bit. I can. Okay, so I have this little bit of stuff in here that's out of an old pillow. And my needles. And in here somewhere I've got a... So this is used for opening thread, but you can use the end of it to shove stuffing in, which is what I'm hoping to do, is to shove the stuffing in and then prod it down with this, rather than fully opening the foot. So let's see if I can do this. So we take little bits of the stuffing, and we carefully open the little hole, pop it on the inside. The hole's not really... This is how I don't know I don't understand how the stuffing came out, because this isn't a very big hole to get this stuffing through. But you can use this then to just carefully push the stuffing in. It does take a while though, and once we got it in, we can scrape it into the leg section. It's really not going in, is it? Okay, I'll just have to use my finger, because at least with my finger I can feel where the stuffing actually is. It needs to go down more. Okay, now I've packed it, I should be able to use the pusher to push it further down the leg joint. There we go. Okay. A little bit more inside the foot. And then use the pusher. A little bit more. Mind you, Minnie is quite old. She's not that old. She's 4 years old, because it was one of the first teddies that we got for her. So it's one of the ones that she sleeps with, so I've got to fix it. I won't go in the hole. I can't get this one to go through. Do you know what? I'm going to have to unpick. So the good thing is it's got this unpicker. I'm going to have to unpick her foot just a tiny bit more, because I can't get that stuffing in. There we go. So make the hole just a tiny bit bigger, so as I can actually get the stuffing into her foot. Ow. Stab myself with it. There we go. Still doesn't want to go in, does it? Okay, so this one's really awkward because it's... Right, it's a little bit wider. I just can't... For some reason, this stuffing just does not want to go in. Right, I've got some of it in now. Doesn't want to go in. Right. it's in the hole now. Let's get it down the leg. Sometimes it is a little fiddly to try and fix them, but I promised her I'd fix it. That's the cat coming through the kitchen window. Get in there. Right, let's use the presser now to finish the rest off. Right. Oh, it's not. That bit didn't go into the leg, it went into the foot part. There we go. Right, that's it. No, I was about to say that's her leg stuff, but there's a big gap there. There we go. That's her leg stuffed. Now it's just. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Now we just need to stuff the foot. And then sew it back up. Ugh! The stuffing tried to run away. So this stuffing is out of an old bear that unfortunately I made a mistake of leaving out, and Shadow decided to play with it, but he chewed the eyes off. So I kept the stuff in and threw the other bear away. And this was when he was a puppy, so I've had this stuffing in a bag for a while. Right. How old is Shadow now? About 3.5, 4, something like that. Okay, this is fiddly. Okay, well I've got that bit in there. Okay. Let's get this bit in here now as well. Okay, now this bit is just being awkward. There we go. It's folding. Every time I push it like that with my finger, it's folding that edge in. And this is the last little bit. I think I managed to estimate exactly how much I needed for a foot quite well. See, this is the last bit. And the foot is almost fully stuffed, as you can see. You just gotta get it through the last little bit by here now. Okay, maybe it's a little bit. No, it's just folding itself in again. Right, let's hold it like this then. There we go. Yes, I managed to estimate that just right. Look at that. Okay, so let's get the sewing needle out. And then we go through, we push it together, we just grip it like that. We make a knot on one end to make sure it doesn't slide straight back out again. Make a knot here, and leave a nice long tail that end, because the idea is we're going to go that way and then back again. We just loop it around. Okay, this material was a little harder to sew than I thought it was going to be, but we should be able to do it. Because I prefer to, if I can, fix the teddies and buy new ones, because these minis are not exactly cheap. The bigger one that she's got upstairs is even more expensive, so God, I'll have a bloody heart attack if she comes down with that going, Mum, it's broken. Because this mini is, I think we paid like £22 for this mini, and the other one's slightly bigger. I think that one was like 29. Was it 29 or 39 pounds, something like that. So if I can fix them, I'm gonna fix them. Right, we've gone right to the edge of that. We're gonna double back now to give it a bit of extra rigidity. Ouch. Right. Through. Double sew it if I can. Okay, that's a little bit, it's sliding through my fingers, but in sliding through my fingers it's also stabbing me in the fingers. And then the last one right here, and then you take the tail you left and tie it in another knot. Make sure it's nice and tight as well. There we go. Somewhere around here is my little scissors, and then we snip off the remaining. That can go on the floor, I'll brush up later. And we cut off the little end bit we had to extend, and that's Minnie's foot finished. Minnie's foot and leg all nicely stuffed. Oh, she got a bit of thread sticking out of her leg as well. Let's take that bit of thread off her leg. Oh no, that's right, that's where I had to fix her leg before. See the stitching by there? Let me show you. I had to do stitching there because there was a little moth hole on her. Now we need to sew her bow on a bit tighter because that bow is looks like it's about to come off. And we'll do pretty much the same thing with her little bow, is to go through where there's already some thread. And then go through her bow like this. Now we're going to do the same thing we did with the foot, and that's do a tie and leave an end. Okay, and then we're going to go through that maybe another twice. We're going to go backwards instead of forwards on it. It's a bit more difficult to do it this way. That's definitely too far over. We'll try to do that again. It's really difficult to try and push it through a pre-existing knot, which is where the original thread is. Yeah, it's stuck. There we go. There we are, went through. It's stuck on something. There we go. And then what we do is we take the end here. No, we don't. We have to get it a bit closer. So we're gonna go through again, but we're not gonna go through as far in as we went just now. So through the side of the bow, I think, and then up. There we go. that makes it go in a bit more, and then we go back through the material and out through the top. So as it comes through exactly where the thread of the other one is. And then we can tie that together. One. Whoa. I nearly stabbed myself in the finger with that one. Two. And we cut that bit again now. Snip, snip, snip. And that is Minnie's foot and bow done. There is something I've got to do with this bear actually. I've got to write her name on the tag because both the girls have the same bear and I keep mixing them up. So we're just going to tag her name on it. And I'll do the same with Hope's one. So there we go, her name's written on the tag. So she is now fixed and ready to go upstairs tomorrow. So that's done. Let me put that and all of this back in here so there's nothing sharp or dangerous lying around. And then I'll show you that bag just for the fun of it. So basically when we were getting all of the girls' school uniforms ready, we ordered last year, or no, it was about 6 months ago, they outgrew all of their cardigans, so we ordered cardigans, and checking all the uniforms, we realised that both girls had outgrown 2 of their 6 cardigans, so we just ordered more. So there are their school uniform cardigans, which I'm happy to take out of the bags because they're going to be wearing them in 3 days time. And yeah, they're from TU. They are £10 a pack of 2. So we ordered a pack of 7 years, which is a pack of 2 because each girl outgrew 2 of their cardigans, and a pack of 6 years. I've got to take him out because I've got to take him to the place to get the school tags put on them, which we will do on Saturday. So that was £20 for 2 lots and £4 delivery. And apart from their school shoes, which we will pick up tomorrow, all their school uniform is ready to be worn in a few days' time. Well, thank you guys for watching me fix Minnie and the random uniform and bagging at the very end. And I'll see you in the next video. Good night.